Yo, peoples! I know 3 minutes have passed by. I was just having a delightful conversation with my family before we get started. I originally had planned on this stream going live at 12, but I also forgot that this Saturday is when my church has its annual men's breakfast, and I completely forgot about it. And my dad reminded me before we left out. So I went to that, spent some time with my dad, listened to our pastor, and just talk about men stuff. Because, it's good for men to get together and just fellowship and everything. So I went to that, had to schedule it to about 12:30. And I got to refresh this page. I had to schedule it to about 12:30, and I just barely managed to make it here in the nick of time. And even when I started it, it was still just a couple of minutes behind. So apologies for making you all wait for so long. So there's a couple of things that we're going to be doing today in today's voiceover accents, voices, and modulator stream today. One of the voices that I was asked to do is a character from X-Men, and it's just one of many. There's a lot of characters that I'm pretty sure is going to come up, but one of the characters that I was asked to do was make a voice for Mojo from the X-Men. So let me pull up Mojo from the X-Men and see if we can get some quotes from it. And just a synopsis of what Mojo actually is. Mojo is part of a race of spineless beings from a planet later named after him, known as Mojo World, in a pocket dimension dubbed the Mojoverse. So and the way they make Mojo look here, it is essentially, he looks like, what is that big fat vampire's name in that One Blade movie? Is it Pearl? I think it's Pearl. He just looks like that on top of, spindly little spider legs. And he's got a whole bunch of crazy things. Okay, outside of his home dimension, Mojo generates an anti-life field that alters weather patterns and kills natural organisms. So he essentially has the ability to just kill things within a radius of himself. Project concussion force bolts, can control the minds of others, increases power through television ratings, and can teleport interdimensionally, but can no longer travel from one dimension to another as freely as it used to, due to Mojo stripping away Spiral's interdimensional powers from her and plunging Spiral back in Earth 616. Abilities. Mojo is a powerful sorcerer. The full limits of his magical knowledge is unknown. He is also a master manipulator and schemer, shown in his organization of his Slaughter Entertainment games. He also can call upon vast manpower to assist him in his endeavors and has access to vast technological resources. And he has a walking carriage that can also fly, mechanical tail, which shoots laser stingers. All right, so we got 14 quotes from Mojo, and I said I was going to create a voice for Mojo. Yo, CJ, it's good to see you. Yes. That Mojo was the one that you wanted me to do, so we're going to create a voice for Mojo. And I got his picture, and I got his quotes lined up, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull up the voice mod here. We're going to pull up voice mod and create a voice. We're going to... I knew I should have got myself some orange juice along with those French toast, crispy bacon, and eggs at the men's breakfast. I'm good, though. I'll probably have to go downstairs and get myself a bottle of water just to make sure my vocal cords stay good, because I'm going to be doing another stream later today. Since I'm part of, PlayStation Plus and whatnot on PlayStation, the Walking Dead VR game is a part of November's PlayStation Plus games, and I want to play that, but I also want to stream it, so that's what we're going to be doing a little bit later today. Did you miss much? No, not really. The first 3 to 4 minutes was kind of a little bit of silence because I was talking to family earlier. So you really didn't miss much. I was just explaining who Mojo is and how Mojo is going to be the first character that I voice and create a voice for during the stream. We're going to go through some more voices and, voices that you guys want to hear and everything. So you guys let me know. I just got the quotes here. So with the way Mojo looks, He's got how many fingers is that? 4 fingers, long nails, and long fingers. He looks like, what let me see if I can get a better picture of Mojo. Because the way he looks, he's just... Oh, that's crazy. Oh, he actually is Pearl from Blade. So he's just a spineless blob of whatever he is, with mechanical dreadlocks embedded in his head, but he's just super mega fat. He is essentially what happens if you, if a person from my 2,000-pound life pretty much was confined to a floating carriage for all time. And the way he looks is, I want to say he has like a fat voice, but at the same time, he kind of reminds me of the guy. Okay, so you know this one character, the Quizmaster, I think he's called, from the Batman cartoon show. The Batman, where the Joker had dreadlocks and he was voiced by Michael Clark Duncan. Or is it Kevin? No, Kevin Michael Richardson. I'm sorry. I just butchered that whole thing. Michael Clark Duncan is no longer with us. But Kevin Michael Richardson voiced the Joker in that one. He reminds me, he looks like he should sound like the Quizmaster from the Batman. So, since I got voice mod up here, let me go ahead and put on my thinking caps. Let's go Voice Lab and create a brand new voice. All right. So, auto-tune is not a tone we're going to use. He needs to have a deeper voice, but it kind of needs to be sinister. Let's see. Resonator pitch.
Ah, here we go. But that pitch is not right.
So, we need to bring it down. Maybe I'll channel a little Steve Blum in here. A little gravelly at the bottom of my voice. That might be what I do. I am Mojo. I am Mojo. Not too much. Am I familiar with the comedian Sam Kinison? That sounds familiar. He sounds familiar. Hold on. Or they sound familiar. Sam Kinison. Oh, I know who that is. He's a comedian that does a lot of jokes where he tends to, scream a lot. Yeah, I recognize him. He's the loud joker. He's a loud comedian. I remember him. Let's see. Flanger is not what we're going to need here. It's not what we're going to need here. But then again, maybe pitch is all I need. Just a little lowered volume, and I sound even more human than before. This might be the one I go with. Let's see how it sounds. No, let me increase the pitch just a little bit. High pass? No. Low pass? No. Equalizer. Gain low. No gain. Lots of gain. High frequency. My voice reverberates within your ears. This might be the best thing for you. And let's lower it just a little. Yes. Much better. Much better. Make sure the voice is clear. Yes. This'll do nicely. Maybe. No, this doesn't need to be here. Never mind. Ooh, stereo. Where am I? Am I in the center? Or around your ears? Starting to put it, pardon me. You're starting to put it together. In most of Mojo's animated appearances, he sort of has a little of that kind of energy, along with what one would think a slimy Hollywood executive would sound. Oh, don't worry. You'll be safe. The stunt double will ensure your safety. Just sign this contract and all your dreams of stardom will be yours. You can trust me. When it comes to these types of lines, it's best to say with a smile on your face, like a fake smile. It makes the voice sound even more authentic. 'Cause I don't know if it's just me, but if you animate your face while you're doing some of these voices, it's like people can see the face you're making when you say these certain things. Like when I'm saying, just sign on a dotted line and all that you want will be yours. It just sounds like I'm saying it, but when I'm smiling, I can say, just sign on a dotted line and all your hopes and dreams will be yours. You can tell when I'm actually moving my face a whole lot. I might need to do that more, because I notice when I'm doing live streams, my face tends to be static. Almost there, liking it so far. What do you suggest needs to be added? Does the pitch need to go up a little bit more or lower? I took off equalizer, because I don't think I need it. I'll just keep stereo so that my voice is on both the left and right side of your ears. So, let me just... I get what you're saying about the transformation. Right. Okay. Maybe I increase the pitch a little bit. Just because he's a spineless being who's massive and fat doesn't mean he needs to have a deep voice. Need to be able to hit those high notes. You understand? And maybe he speaks like the Joker. Not exactly British, but with a avant-garde way of saying his words. Something like that. So the pitch has gone up a little bit.
Human eyes. No, that's not good enough. And that's too high. That is far too high.
Human eyes? No. Let's keep the voice just a little bit higher. Very well. This shall be the Mojo voice. We save. I forgot to actually keep the name. Alright, it is save, and we call this Mojo. So, let's get started on his quotes. 72,000 channels and nothing on worth watching. You think there might be something on Mojo TiVo or the Spineless Spice channel? I can see now that long shot, that rebel slave, must be found before he returns home to tell all the slaves about this race. Why, they'd all probably feel like they were real and rise up and rebel. It would be inconvenient. convenient. Pity, Spiral, that you received 6 arms. Makes you still not quite right. Still a freak, eh? That's all, folks, but I'll be back. Comes of having spines. Standing erect gives them airs above their station. Think I just found the new voice of the Dragon Monarch? There it is. Now can you say entertainment? Let me see if that was right. Hold on, let me try it again. Entertainment. Think I just found the new voice of the Dragon Monarch? I could speak to you, Sung Jin Woo. But where would the fun in that be? I've killed tens of millions of your kind. How long are you going to make me wait? How do you become a mod? Not by asking. I only give mods privileges to people I know I can trust can handle that sort of power. So it's not just something I just give out freely. And there's no raffle either, so... Let's continue on with the Mojo quotes. We're going on the air live with this one. I told you not to touch that dial. Hello, babies. Welcome to the show. You dare stay silent when addressed by Mojo? Domo, have these men all melted into paste and slathered on my hindquarters? That sounds horrible. I don't like that. I don't like that quote. That just sounds disgusting. We just gotta be here. Just gotta be here and just, chill, pretty much. I don't really have a big criteria. You just gotta be cordial when you're in chat. Are we having fun or what? One down, and so many more to go. We're just getting started. Come here, X-Men. Let's go for a clean sweep. Now, I know what you're thinking. They'd never kill their golden geese. These guys are big sellers. They never take them off the table. Wrong! Just look at all these examples. I hate you! Over and over and over again! No matter what I do, we get the same story. The find, or is it they find? They find each other, they fall in love, and then she murders him! I want a love story, not a tragedy! Mojo already has a little bit of a pitch in his voice that fits. Excellent. Nice. I rebuild you from scratch, give you our own persona, and you repay me by signing up a licensed property? No matter, I'll change the likeness a little, and I'll call her Wonder Woman.
Lawsuit City dead ahead.
Alright, let me come out of soundboard. That sounds even better. But let me go back to clean.
Alright, so I made a brand new Mojo voice. I need to get rid of the other one that's up here. Okay.
So, I have Bellion.
Hello, traveler! This is my claptrap, though the voice sounds a little bit too high. Almost reminds me of the Blue Twins from Invincible. Oh, let me see this then.
I told you you were the other clone. Brain cells keep deteriorating with each clone that comes out of here. I'm the original. No, I'm the original. Then we have the Dark Lord.
We have Iron Q, but this sounds nothing like Iron Man, so it can go somewhere.
I've been meaning to delete that sound effect for a while now.
Then we have All for One. We have Bastion.
We have a battle droid. No one told me a Jedi was gonna be on the ship. I hate this job.
Then we have the King of the Symbiotes, Null. Oh, Joseph. Do you think the Dark Lord voice is too deep for you? I can go even deeper if you like. Well, thief, I smell you. I hear your breath. I feel your air. Where are you? Where are you? Very. Don't come now. Don't be shy. Step into the light. Can I do wonder of you again? Let me edit my Dark Lord voice just a little bit. I've noticed that it tends to be a bit too deep where it starts to become kind of intelligible what I'm saying half the time. Because if I put it all the way down here, not every single one of my words can be heard. I should make a voice for Igris. I might have to do that. And then just put both of their names next to each other so I can switch between them. But as you can see, can you really make out what I'm saying right now? I mean, you can kinda make it out, but it's not too intelligible. Whereas, if I were to bring it higher, is this like an application or something? Yes, it's a voice mod program. I have a lifetime license, which means it'll never expire. Thank you, Black Friday. But let me go ahead and save this voice the way it is. Hold on. Okay, it's saved. Voice.
And normal again. Okay. I'll see about making a voice for Igris, but it has to fit with Bellion's. Now, Bellion has...
He has a little bit of the Englishman voice that goes with him. A little deepness here, a little darkness there. Nothing else too serious. So Igris must be along the same field. I can't just start talking as Igris with an American accent. Of course, it could work. It could work. But I want their voices to be different. Because I could just easily say, I am Icarus, the right hand of the king, and I am Belion, the left hand. We are both here to see to your demise. By orders of our master. I'll make an Icarus voice later. Ow. That kind of hurt. Alright, let me pull up Wonder of You. Because I believe when I did this voice, I did it during a live stream where I was using my PlayStation headset and not my actual professional mic that I'm using right now.
But I believe I also used my regular voice for it. But I gave him a little bit of the English flow to his voice. I am Wonder of You, and the flow is always a calamity. Let's see if we can find some more lines from him. Wonder of You, quotes of you, wonder of you. This ought to be good right here. Did you perhaps come here intending to pursue me? What's another good one? I'm not really sure what happens, 'cause it's my first time. I don't really understand it either. Seriously. So, are you going to approach Josuke? Approach me. I'm sure he has some more lines. They're around here somewhere. Just looking up quotes here and there. Ah, here we go. Oh, reminiscing about old times brings tears to my eyes. Back then, your father was simply caught in the flow of calamity. Wonder of You. And so he died in a landslide. That's all there is to it. Mave Zukurai. 17 years ago, your father died in a landslide because you had told your father that a harmful insect had invaded your pear orchard, and so he went to investigate it. And long after that, your mother underwent great mental anguish brought on by the debt because of the pear orchard before dying of illness. That, too, was from the flow of calamity. Back then as well, you were fully immersed in that flow. It is only by chance that you lived long enough to be here. The reign of One Piece is over. Didn't even make the top 5 for best-selling manga for 2021. Wow. Well, when you think about it, a lot of big manga have been coming out in recent years. I mean, One Piece can only hold the title for so long, but seeing as how we've been getting a lot of well-written stories, I mean, it had to happen at some point. Let's see if we can find another one. Is this one? Oh. This cannot be. The act of pursuing me is certain to become a severe disaster that is sent back to the attacker. That is because the flow of calamity is the flow of reason. The logic of this world is linked together in a continuous chain. To overcome that and reach me is not possible. It is simply not possible. Overcoming the flow of calamity, Wonder of You, simply cannot happen. This world follows an interconnected chain of logic. Regardless of what type of stand ability you have, to overcome that chain of logic and launch an attack that touch me is simply... But if something that does not exist in this world does exist somewhere... Hold on, I'm pulling up the page because the writing gets really small for me to see what he says. I gotta finish this. Where is it? And where is it? I'm trying to find the page, but the writing is so small on it. Where are you, wonder of you? This is actually a really long page. Oh, and the writing is small on this section too. Isn't that nice? That's nice. Oh well, I won't stress over it any more than I already have. Not too many places that have Wonder of You quotes, to be quite honest. I'm only lucky enough to find pages that have the actual writing in Google Images at best. Doesn't really give me too much to work with, to be quite honest with you. It's only so much I can look for. Oh, I might have found something. I might have found something for his voice. Wonder of You. Where is his quotes? I know there should be quotes in here. Don't blame me. And there's none to be seen. That's just great. Okay. There's only so much Wonder of You I can do because it doesn't really show too many quotes for Wonder of You. That's a shame. I really wanted to do more of him. All right. We'll move on to the next voice. Now, there was a character from Soul Calibur that I only did a little bit of. Sasalamel. Haha, I remembered his name. So if I go down here and go to his quotes, very well, this should be interesting. I shall take you on with my full strength. Passion for the unknown. Absurd. Let's finish this quickly. You shall have a taste of my curse. Hopefully, you'll manage to walk away from this. It's time for your punishment. Move. I'm in a hurry. So you wish to cast away your life. Perhaps that is one answer. I will show you just how different you are. Resist with all your might, for your life is on the line. There is no need for two of us on this earth. When you fight against double Zasalamel playing for... Wait, oh, that's just the caption. When you fight against double Zasalamel playing for Zasalamel, you still struggle after you've seen your weakness. I shall take away everything from you. I have plenty of time. Let us play. Let the power of my words sink into your soul. More or less for Sasalamel. Now, here's a voice that I've been working on in my spare time. And I've been trying my best to see if I can pull off a good Orochimaru. You gotta sound like a snake. I gotta get down into deep gravelly voice like Steve Blum does. I have eternal youth. I live forever. All things with a form will eventually perish. The body ages, but the mind is immortal. I want to master all techniques to understand the truth of this world. I wanted to be the wind that changed the world, but now I just want to watch things change themselves. Darkness, when everything you know and love is taken away from you so harshly. All you can think about is anger, hatred, and even revenge. And no one can save you. Well, I sort of have a goal. And if I were to state it in words, I like to see moving things. They're boring when they don't move. A windmill that is not moving can be nice from time to time, but most of the time, it's not even worth looking at. Now I want to move the windmill with the wind called the destruction of Konoha. I find it very interesting to watch things in motion. I get no pleasure when the world is still, like a windmill that isn't turning. I suppose some might find it beautiful, even if it is immobile, but to me, such a thing is truly boring. So now, I want to put things in motion myself. Then this is when he's talking to the third Hokage. I want to obtain all the techniques and gain a true understanding of everything in this world. The first one to mix blue and yellow, called the new color green. I want to do something similar to that. If blue is the chakra, and yellow is the seal, and green is the technique. Just as there is no end to the variety of colors, there are so many thousands, tens of thousands of techniques in the world as well. But in order to obtain every possible technique in truth, it would require an eternity. Only one who understands everything, after spending so much time on this, can be fittingly called the ultimate being. And then to Hiruzen. What nonsense! In the grand scheme of time, you're nothing more than a trivial footnote in the brief history of a cluster of huts called Konoha. In time, the Hokage stone faces will crumble and be worn down to nothing. He's got a lot of quotes. I refuse to let this happen. I am Orochimaru. I am immortal. I will not die here. Destined to discover the true meaning behind everything. Destined to take control of everything in this world. You know what? I might go on a binge of just quoting a lot of Naruto characters. Let's look up some Itachi quotes. Itachi! I'm no Crispin Freeman, but I will attempt. People's lives don't end when they die. It ends when they lose faith. Teachings that do not speak of pain have no meaning, for humankind cannot gain anything in return. If you want to know who you are, you have to look at your real self and acknowledge what you see. You don't become the Hokage to be acknowledged by everyone. The one who is acknowledged by everyone becomes the Hokage. Even the strongest of opponents always have a weakness. Any technique is worthless before my eyes. Alright. I'm just going on a big binge. How about Kisame Hoshigaki? Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to find some really good ones, some long quotes from Kisame. You really have a talent of getting on people's nerves. I suppose I'll toy with you until you remember. I take back what I said. You have the brain of an insect, not a beast. Sasuke, if you would please continue on by yourself, Itachi would prefer that the rest of us stay here. I think I'll play with you a bit longer before killing you. Konoha's Uchiha clan and the Miss Seven Shinobi Katana seem pretty before his name. It's certainly a shame about your little brother. You're now the sole member of the Uchiha clan. Alright, I'm just on a big old massive Naruto binge now. Let's see, how about the Raikage? Let's see if we can get some Raikage quotes. Quote. Wait, there's a whole list of quotes. Shinobi ought not lower their heads so easily. Action and power are what shinobi respect. There should be no compromise between shinobi. The history of the human race is a history of war. Ever since the 3 shinobi world wars, every country, every village has fought for the strongest techniques. The weak will be crushed. That is inescapable truth of the ninja world. I'm definitely gonna need to get some water. Discretion is the better part of valor. You would do well to remember that. I don't need my strong hand. All it takes is my offhand. That's more than enough to defeat any man. Do not underestimate the Raikage! I have no regrets about my left arm, because I still have both of my right arms. This one, and you. I'm not even gonna attempt Naruto or Sasuke. But I will do Madara. Madara Uchiha. Okay, Madara. Let's pull up his quotes. This is to Onoki and Mu. There is no alliance. From here on, you will obey Konoha and never ever say that shinobi's name around me. While I walk towards my real dream, I'll enjoy fighting you. Hashirama's country was a shameful contradiction. Man seeks peace, yet at the same time yearning for war. Those are the 2 realms belonging solely to men. Thinking of peace while spilling blood is something only humans can do. They're 2 sides of the same coin. To protect something, another must be sacrificed. That is, other than that of, say, a dream world. There's quite a people I could possibly quote. But not from Naruto. Let's get Yuha. Yuha Bach. And maybe some more of the Stern Ritter a little bit. Oh, no. I got something. I did say I was going to work on some accents. And here's one that I was kind of working on at work. Double King Alhambra. But you may call me the Dandy Man. Oh my, you really shouldn't play with your food. You certainly live up to your reputation. My name is Double King Alhambra, Mr. Alucard. But some people have taken to calling me the Dandy Man. I am here to take your unlife, Mr. Alucard. Millennium has given me the task of bringing you in. Well, at least a sample of you anyway. Alucard the vampire, you are so disappointing. You expect me to squeal? Are you serious? Don't you see what is happening? If only the word was so simple. You really have gone completely soft in the head. Ooh, how about Alexander Anderson? There's a lot of different accents in the Hellsing anime. Let me pull up Alexander Anderson. Alexander Anderson. I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying doing this. Now, let's go all the way down and see his quotes. We are the servants of God and the messengers of his justice. We are the instruments of his divine wrath on earth. We are called upon to cleanse his kingdom, bringing ash from the flesh of thine enemies. Praise to our Lord. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and for thy possession the ends of the earth. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, ye kings. Be admonished, ye judges of the earth. Be admonished, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son lest he be angry, and ye perish in the way, though his wrath be kindled but a little. This can be over with just one sweep of my sword, vampire. Iscariot does not shirk when the enemy presents itself. There are some really good lines in Hellsing. All right, let's see if we can find ourselves another one. One that is just steeped in accents. Russian character quotes. All right, let's see if we can find some good ones. Yuri Orlov? Wait, that's an actual... Wait, hold up. You mean to tell me that Yuri Orlov is a character in a movie? And Yuri Orlov is a character in Solo Leveling? I'm trying to find some real good quotes here. Or maybe I should just do some reading and just go through the lines that way. That might work. Who's calling me? Hold on. I'm still here, CJ. Just had to take a phone call from my dad. He needs me to do something for him when I'm done, which means I can't be here all day like I originally planned. I'm just going through. I've already did Mojo. Let's see if we can find another character to do. What? Mojo had an action figure back then? Ew. It looks nasty. Yeah, I've just been going through some couple of voices like Madara. Hold on. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. We're still good. I was going through some voices like Madara. Did I miss you doing wonderful of you again? Yeah, I kind of went through quite a few of his quotes while you were gone. Wonder of you. Yeah, I went through a couple of his quotes while you were gone. If you weren't here when I went through them, then yeah, you might have missed them. See, it appears that autocorrect is kicking your behind once again, CJ. Don't feel bad. It happens to me too. Still wondering how my keyboard autocorrects to Judy when I don't know a Judy. When I'm trying to say the word just. Get out of my face, scam call. Rude. Get off my phone. I don't know you. That's my phone. I don't know you. They should have you voice him. You're too kind, CJ. There's still things I need to learn about voice acting. So I'm still a ways away. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, there's Salamel. I've already did his lines. Must be trying to be a matchmaker for you? No. I do my own matchmaking. Okay. Now, I said I was going to do accents. I do not know if you were here for when I did duplicate. Can I do my best Bojack Horseman impression of the actual Bojack Horseman? Let me see what Bojack sounds like. Because I never watched the show. Let's see what he sounds like. Okay. Okay, there's some quotes here. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off well, but I could give it a try. Before I leaped, I should have seen the view from halfway down. That is not. That wasn't actually Bojack's quote, was it? This is just Bojack Horseman quotes from the show. Right here. Okay, here's one. I parked in a handicap spot. I hope that's okay. You parked in a, I'm sorry, disabled spot. Is that the proper nomenclature? Maybe you should move the car. No, I don't think I should drive right now. I'm incredibly drunk. You're telling me that you're drunk right now? Is it just me or am I nailing this interview? I kind of feel like I'm nailing it. That's what it kind of sounds. I mean, granted, I never watched the show, and I only listened to his voice from the official trailer. So if it doesn't sound all that good, it's because I literally have no experience with it. Deliver us, Lord on high, deliver us. I'm not going to sing the rest of the song because it is, I sense a copyright claim if I continue with more lyrics. That's just how YouTube be working. You sung 3 seconds of this song. Copyright claim. Oh, can you imagine? Oh, remember back in the day? It was in the 90s. Can I do a Goku impression? Sure, why not? Let's pull up some Goku quotes. So there's a lot of Dragon Ball Z quotes. Let's see. I think I know how to get that smirk off your ugly mug. I'm going to renovate your face. I have a family of my own I need to attend to. 2 boys and a wife. An extremely angry wife who probably wants to kill me right now. An angel? So Whis is an angel? But he's got no wings, and his butt's not hanging out. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am the protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am the truth, ally to good, nightmare to you. You know what? Since we're on a Dragon Ball binge right now, and this is from the Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I'm just looking for Frieza quotes from the show. Frieza quotes, Dragon Ball Super. Ah, here we go. I must say, I am a bit surprised that there's someone stronger than Captain Ginyu here. You're the first person to kick dust on me since my father! Super Saiyan? I'm sure that's nothing but a fairy tale. I'm literally trying to find his quotes from Super, and it just keeps giving me quotes. It keeps giving me quotes from Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Do one of the characters for the current manga? Let's see. The best quotes of Dragon Ball Super. That's Goku Black. Zamasu. Where's Frieza? See, I'm trying to find Frieza quotes from Super, but it doesn't want to give me any!
There are three things I cannot tolerate: cowardice, bad haircuts, and military insurrection. It is very unfortunate that our friend Vegeta possesses all three of these.
Can I do one of the characters from the current manga? I mean, like, which one? I haven't been keeping up with Dragon Ball Super, so I don't know if there's any new characters or not. As far as I know of Dragon Ball Super, it is the end of the Tournament of Power from the anime. Even though I have the rest of the volumes sitting on my bookshelf right now. Well, Whis is in the manga, so might as well say him. Let's go with Whis. How about this? Such delicate taste, such refined soup, and all you have to do is add hot water? Not the chaos of consciousness, but the elegant purity of energy operating on impulse alone. In this marvelous cosmos, wonders really do happen, don't they, my lord? You will kindly remove your hand. I said remove it. I think that was the most serious we ever saw Whis in the entire series when Piccolo grabbed his arm. When Whis looked at him and gave him this mad glare, that was the moment we all realized, yo, Piccolo, you're about to die if you don't let him go. Well, excuse me. Seems this cream isn't the only thing on this planet that's cold. So, was that an amusing joke? I've been working on my comedy skills. I know there's some more quotes. Alright, let's see. Well, I wonder what the prince would do if he knew you authorized Planet Vegeta's destruction from the start.
Shh! Keep that under wraps.
And then we have an interaction between Beerus and Whis.
Interesting, the Saiyan's prediction is coming true and the tables are starting to turn.
Did you really think I wouldn't notice? That was my strawberry you're so callously devoured.
That is a lie, and you know it. How many have you had?
I've eaten 3.
Well, I've only had 2 of them.
Nice try, my lord, but I know that you've had 4. There were 8 to begin with, and I am capable of math.
You're forgetting something. I am the deity, Whis.
And here's another one. Let's see. Master Roshi, Krillin, Bulma, Piccolo.
No? How can anyone be that evil? There's nothing left. He destroyed the Earth.
This is after Frieza destroyed the Earth. And Bulma's crying, Vegeta, Trunks, Mom and Dad, they're all gone, and Piccolo says, "No, that heartless tyrant. He couldn't just die. He took the whole planet with him." "You're wrong. I'm afraid Frieza is most likely alive." "Yes, that's correct. His species is able to survive in a vacuum. Tactically speaking, that was a pretty ingenious move." And then Tien says, "It's not fair. He took everything." "The Dragon Balls were destroyed as well, so we can't even summon Shenron. There's no way we can reverse what Frieza's done." "This is my fault. Darn, Frieza was right about me. I should have finished him off when I had the chance." "Agreed. Then are you ready to make this right? Huh?" "You failed to protect your planet because of your own leniency. The only way to avoid this outcome is to send Frieza back to his flower garden." "What? But isn't it too late for that?" This is Goku, obviously. "Not quite. I can turn back time, remember? But you have to move quickly. 3 minutes is as far back as I'm able to manage." "That do-over thing?" "Temporal do-over. You actually paid attention for once." And I'm looking at some more quotes here. Here's one. "Good afternoon." "Whis and Lord Beerus, are you here to help?" "Of course not. We're here for that offering of the strawberry sundae. I trust that you brought it with you, Bulma." And then Bulma says, yeah, she's got it. It's in Jocko's ship. "Does this taste as good as it looks?" "I hope so, since I hate traveling for nothing. I'll have to destroy your planet if it's average." And this is, I guess, when Goku first met Beerus. "Well, hello there. So my name is Sir Goku. Sir, it is an honor for you to meet me." "If you say so. Now, if that's out of the way, there's something I was hoping I'd ask you about. Let's see. Super Saiyan God, I believe it was." "Yes, yes. So, now what can you tell me about the existence of Super Saiyan God?" "Super Saiyan God? Let me think. Well, I know all about just plain all Super Saiyans, but this Super Saiyan God stuff isn't ringing any bells, dude." "Huh? And remember, King Kai is there on his planet." "What are you doing, Goku? Don't you know that this Beerus the Destroyer? If you mess with him, he's gonna wreck my entire planet. And then I'll be dead again. You still need to bring me back, by the way." I feel like if I work on it, I could do a good King Kai. "Goku, what are you doing? What are you doing, Goku? Come on! Don't rile up Beerus the Destroyer!" "If you make him angry, he's gonna destroy my planet, and this is the only home I got!" And then Goku continues saying, "Yeah, I know all about it, good sir." I must admit that this is the first time I myself have heard of any mention of a Super Saiyan God." "Oh, I see. Whis here tells me you're the one who slayed that jerk Frieza." "Frieza? Yep, that was me, all right. I beat him, sir." And then after seeing Vegeta do his bingo dance, "Bingo! That was just weird." "Yeah, his singing and dancing were terrible. He'd be a perfect match for you, Whis." "That's priceless." Alright, let's find some more Frieza quotes. More Frieza. Here we go. And then Goku, after he transforms into Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, what do you think?
So, what is this Super Saiyan with blue hair dye?
It's a little more complicated than that. You don't have the patience for the full story, so let's just say I got a taste of something called Super Saiyan God, and now I've learned to tap into I'd learned to tap into that power on my own.
Not bad at all, Goku. This is just further vindication. If I hadn't evolved into a new level myself, then this might have proven rather perilous for me.
I think it's time you stop talking and start showing me, Frieza. And then here's when Frieza is seeing Beerus, and he says, "What? Beerus?" "That's not polite, Frieza. You forgot to say Lord."
Lord Beerus, that's what I mean, but
"What are you doing here?" "Well, I would have thought that was obvious. I stopped by to eat this fantastic sundae."
But Lord Beerus, I came here for vengeance. Are you planning to intervene?"
"Then why would I possibly care about that? You're free to do as you please, Frieza, but just do it further away from my ice cream. I don't want to confuse your combat dust for sprinkles."
Then, you seriously didn't come here to stop me?
"I just told you to do as you please. I'm the Destroyer God. I'm not here to take sides."
Your threats are as empty as your title. All hail Vegeta, Prince of No One.
Then here's one where he's talking to Sorbet saying,
Exemplary marksmanship, Sorbet.
"Thank you. I'd love to serve."
Good thing for contingency plans, right, Goku? As if I'd allow even the slightest chance of losing to you again.
And here's another one. Videl is saying, "This is really freaky, Gohan. What do you think is causing this to happen?" "Huh? I don't know, but it's nothing that the two of us can't handle, and it's a lot better than doing dishes."
That's true. I wouldn't get so overconfident if I were you. The real battle hasn't even started yet.
Huh? It's Frieza.
A common stranger knows my name. I see that my illustrious reputation precedes me.
You don't recognize me? But I'm no stranger. I fought with you on Namek years ago.
What's that? Ah, you're that little brat, aren't you?
I see that you've forgotten my name. Allow me to remind you. I am son of Goku, guardian of all that is good, Gohan!
I'd love to kill Goku, but killing his son is the next best thing.
Yeah, my Goku definitely needs some work. Trust me, CJ, I can already tell. Sean is able to do it at like a high pitch level with a lightheartedness to it, but it can get serious in an instant. So I need to work on that. But my Frieza and Whis, I honestly feel more confident doing those. Try Psychomantis from Metal Gear Solid next? Sure. Let me look up some of his quotes. And then we'll do a couple more voices, and then I'll call it a session for voices for today. How long have I been doing this? An hour and 23? More than enough time. Sure, there may have been some silence here and there. All right, let's see how Psychomantis sounds. Okay, I think I got a good idea of how his voice goes.
Though, there's no need for words, Snake. I'm Psychomantis.
He puts a little bit of an emphasis on his S's. Psychomantis quotes. A little bit of derangedness.
From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and suffering.
How you gonna only give me 2 quotes? And the other one is saying, you like Castlevania, don't you? What?
You feel it now, don't you? The flames burning. Do you see the blood in your hands?
Alright, let's see if we got another one. Optical camouflage, huh? And hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power? Now I will show you why I'm the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I am Psychomantis. That's right. This is no trick. It is true power. It's useless. I told you, I can read your every thought.
And then it's just him fighting Psychomantis right now. Hold still, Psychomantis. Take the butt whooping like a man. Trying to find some other quotes. Let me go to the end. Alright, let's see.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you, and blow your brains out.
And the old...
No, it cannot be! No!
I find it funny how the person who's doing this Psychomantis boss battle right now had to kick Meryl in order to keep her from shooting herself because of Psychomantis. He just drop kicked her and knocked her out. Oh, come on. Now he's running around the map again. Let's see if we can find some more quotes.
So, you use the other. I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I will read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base.
And this is him when he's dying.
You have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by furrows and glaciers. Go past the communication towers. Then use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the past, presents, and futures. of tens of thousands of men and women. And each mind I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic? Atavistic? I never heard of that word before. Interesting little word. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way, and that's why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and suffering. Pain and misery. I'm sorry, let me read that again. We're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames. Are you saying you burned down your village to bury your past? I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. Nice. Pretty good reading from Psychomantis. It's pretty much the end of the video for me. Oh, but I got something. I got something for you.
CJ, this is Null, the god of the symbiote, speaking to you now. Did you hear? Marvel Legends is creating a Null figure. So you too can own the god of the symbiotes in your collection if you have one. He is finally getting his own figure. All we need is to get a Black Silver Surfer to fight him, and your Venom series figures can be complete.
Many bad guy or antagonists often say that. They really do. We're not so different, you and I. They try to sympathize with the hero in order to either stab them in the back, give them a chance to kill them, or get away. They always use that line, we're not so different, you and I. Nah, we different. I don't kill people. I don't hurt people just because I want to. You do, so we are very, very, very different. And in closing, I am going to close out this stream with one final quote that I actually had a lot of fun just going over. Now, it's in the process of being made. It's not out yet. It's in the process of being made, But you can find a picture of Null, a Marvel Legends Null figure, and you can see how it looks for yourself. He'll have an interchangeable head, one with his normal face and another with his, venom mouth. And he's going to have the all-black Necro Sword as well. He looks really good. In fact, Donnie Cates was the one who showed him off during the Hasbro live stream, Hasbro toy live stream. Donnie Cates himself showed off the new Null figure. Or at least he was talking about it, and then the other guy showed him a Null figure. Now, if they can just make an Immortal Hulk figure, I might actually get a Hulk figure for myself. Because I never owned a Hulk figure for myself. I just want a good Hulk figure. One that looks like he can, pick up cars and throw them, jump high distances, and not just pull chunks out of the ground. I'm sorry, I'm starting to get on Marvel's Avengers again. We'll talk about that another time. Possibly during my Walking Dead stream later. And I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be playing the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Since it's part of the November PlayStation Plus lineup, I downloaded it and I'm looking forward to playing that game in VR a little bit later. I'll probably do it around maybe 3 or 4, possibly 5. And then we'll just see what's what with Walking Dead. I'm looking forward to it. But let me just go ahead and finish this stream with this one last quote. And I just been repeating it over and over, trying to get it right over and over again. And it's just, it is incredibly dumb, but it's also incredibly funny as well.
So remember, children, it's Wingardium Leviosa. Just swish and flick.
Oh, Wingardium Leviosa. Stop it, Ron, stop. Wingardium Leviosa. Stop. Ronald Weasley. It's Leviosa. Leviosa. Stop. More and more people are agreeing with my assessment of the Avengers game. CJ, it was only a matter of time. And Spider-Man is coming out on November 30th. They're going to be showing him off next week. But I have no desire to endorse this game whatsoever. Endorse Marvel Avengers whatsoever. And here's the thing. So, you know how do Austin Powers? All right. Let's see if we can get some Austin Powers quotes in here. Let's see. No, that's me in a nutshell. Help! I'm in a nutshell. Here's some Austin Powers quotes, and the big guy, get in my belly! I want my baby bop, baby bop, baby bop, baby bop, baby bop, ribs. I want my baby bop, baby bop, baby bop, baby bop, baby bop, ribs. Chili, baby bop, ribs. Alright, here's another one. Throw me a freaking bone here. I'm the boss. I need the info. My father would womanize. He would drink. He would make outrageous claims that he invented the question mark. They are after my Lucky Charms. What? Why does everybody always laugh when I say that? You're the Diet Coke of evil. Just 1 calorie, not evil enough. Alright, what's the next one? I saw another one up here too. Are those freaking sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads? And that's pretty much the best rank quotes, most hilarious Austin Powers movie quotes from apparently Screen Rant. Let's see if there's some other ones. Yeah, baby! Allow myself to introduce myself. Alright, here's another one. Let me see. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair. I have gathered here before me the world's deadliest assassins, and yet each of you has failed to kill Austin Powers. That makes me angry, and when Dr. Evil gets angry, Mr. Bigglesworth gets upset. And when Mr. Bigglesworth gets upset, people die! Yes, they do. In horrible, no good, nasty ways. Mr. Bigglesworth is apparently upset often. Wouldn't you be if you had no hair? You know, I have one simple request, and that is to have sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. Now, evidently, my cycloptic colleague informs me that that cannot be done. Would you remind me what I pay you people for, honestly? Throw me a bone here. What do we have? Sea bass. Right. They're mutated sea bass. Are they ill-tempered? Absolutely. Oh, well, that's a start. Looking at some other quotes as well. Yeah, that's it for the Austin Powers quotes. That's it. Let me just close out all these other quotes. All right. An hour and 44 minutes. Went through a bunch of voices, created some brand new ones. I'm going to work on creating a voice for Igris for my next solo leveling stream, just in case he shows up and he speaks. So it's not just my regular voice, but one that I make up for him, just like Bellion's. And I might do a new voice for the Dragon Monarch for the Monarch of Destruction. But at the same time, I don't want to be too overly reliant on using a voice modulator unless absolutely necessary. Otherwise, I'll just keep using my natural voice because that's what you guys all like, and I want to give you what you like. I find it funny how when I started solo leveling and I read through it, Jin was basically, "Hello, sir, I'm here to take your daughter out for a date." And now the voice that I have for Jin is essentially, "That's funny. Your daughter calls me daddy too." Like, that's how far his voice has progressed for Jin. That's how far his voice has progressed for Jin that I've done. Overall, I've been enjoying the entire series. But this is where I'm going to call it a session, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, it was a nice little session of doing voices. I need to go handle this one thing for my dad, come back, relax a little, mess around with Kenzo a little bit, take him outside. Well, I'm going to take him outside before I leave. And then try and see about... I still need to upload my next... Guardians of the Galaxy part. I had to cut one of them down a little bit because I ran into a bug, and I just cut out the whole section where I was just running around mindless. So I need to still upload that. I'll probably upload that while I'm gone so you guys can get that episode down. I want to try and get the rest of my episodes uploaded. The rest of my episodes for Guardians of the Galaxy uploaded before, I want to say, Monday. There's not much left. There's only, I want to say, 7 more parts I need to upload. So if I keep going with the pace that I'm going with right now, it should be uploaded in a good enough time. And then we can move on to the next game, which is either going to be Psychonauts 2 or Deathloop. But it'll probably be Deathloop since I currently already own Deathloop right now. So I'll probably work on that. But you've really molded more into the voice. Yes, it's become a part of me now. It's become a part of me. I've been reading Solo Leveling for a year that the voice of Sung Jin Woo has literally become a part of my repertoire of voices. Like, I could easily just default to one of these voices right now. If you ever harm another one of my family members again, you won't live to see the next day. Do you understand? The power you possess is nothing compared to the power that I possess. I feel like I've just made this character my own when it comes to voicing him now. It's a part of me now. I can instantly tell when I'm doing Jin's voice versus just trying to do some deep, tough guy voice. Because of just how long I've been doing it. I've been doing his voice for a year. And it's just like, wow. This is so natural to me now. But I'm glad you guys have been enjoying how I've done my solo leveling read-throughs thus far, and I look forward to, continuously entertaining you as we get closer and closer to the end of solo leveling, because I don't think we have much longer to go as far as the story is concerned. But this is where I'm going to bring it to a close, ladies and gentlemen. I got some things to take care of on this fine Saturday, and I want to get them all taken care of so that I still have plenty of daylight left so I can play that Walking Dead VR game, which I'm really looking forward to. So I just want to say thank you all for coming out to see, well, not really see, but listen to my voiceover stream for today. It is always an honor and a privilege to do these. Even if you're just listening to my voice, I just enjoy doing these so much. And as long as you're entertained, that's really all that matters to me. So hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples.